From their mouths to your ears, this is Gaming on Thrones with Phil, Saul, and Rick.
Thank you for tuning in to Gaming on Thrones, part of the Rated M Gaming Network. Today is Monday, January 19th, and this is the show that takes you through the digital crusade, and we are your guides, Saul Cuellar.
Whammy!
Richard Lamoureux.
Yo!
And myself, Philip Sella. How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing excellent. I'm sweating my balls off because I just got back from the gym and was late to the meeting.
Who's Jim?
Is this a meeting?
I think so.
It's a meeting of the minds.
There you go. I was waiting for it. I was like, somebody say it. Somebody say it.
Yeah.
Meeting of the minds.
Yeah.
It is. It really is.
I'm sweating too, Saul, because I drank a lot of gin last night. It has nothing to
Do you guys have fans in your house that would cool you
I'm
off?
so far away from mine right now. I was like, when I sat down, I'm like, I'm already here. My headphones are on. The mic's plugged in. I'm like, but fan.
We don't even have fans in our Twitch room. Why would I have any in the house?
I don't know.
My fans are like, sound like dildos. So you hear,
Yeah.
And I always hear, do you got a fan running back there? Turn it off.
I got that Dyson fan, the cool circular one. It's just loud though. It doesn't do anything. It just makes noise.
Oh, that's so horrible.
Yeah, but it looks cool.
Yeah.
That is interesting stuff.
Yeah, you can put your.
I mean, I'm not sweating. I'm sitting directly under a fan because I have a decent white American household with electric. No, I'm just kidding.
I hope your power goes out.
It's probably will. You never know with this thing.
Well.
Oh man.
I popped a breaker cleaning the attic the other day, and I thought the whole world was coming to an end. So.
What do I do?
But you know what? I feel really good about this show. I feel like last week I was a dud. So like this is gonna be a great show.
Totally
I just have a good. Is this the Seinfeld episode where we don't really have any topic? We're just gonna go in like, hey, what do you want to talk about? I want to talk about this. Okay, what do you want to talk about? I'm on top of this. Cool, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
We have a couple questions from some fans, so we're gonna get to those.
Bam.
I don't know.
Just talking about fans, isn't that funny?
It is funny. Wow, that's a good segue. So, yeah, I do. I feel great. I think this is going to be a great show. And on that note, I better hear some snaps in there.
Oh,
All right, that's enough of that.
Yo, snap. Hey, you ever see, I was talking to Phil about this. You ever see Final Fantasy Spirit within that fucking movie, Saul?
I'm pretty sure I've seen it, but I don't remember any of it.
That movie was stupid.
That was like the first big CGI movie, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
no.
It cost
No.
$137 million and made like half of that money back.
I liked it.
I thought it
I
was
just thought it was visually stunning, but the story could be ass.
Well, yeah, it was visually stunning, but I mean,
I don't know what you guys are talking about. The last Final Fantasy movie I saw was Advent Children, and
that was good.
yeah, that one was okay compared to this fucking one, dude. This one didn't make any sense.
It didn't make any sense to me either. Like, I saw some stuff and I was just like, does this have anything to do with the universe that they're in?
Yeah, and then
I get told every universe is different.
yeah,
Yes.
and then
I'm like, what?
but when you think about it, like none of the Final Fantasies made any fucking sense either. So
Well, yeah, because I guess they switched universes every time.
Every time there's like a whole different deal. Yeah.
So you only get Sephiroth one time.
That's it. He only lives in that specific universe with Cloud.
oh, I miss Cloud.
I miss Cloud, too. I miss Sephiroth, for that matter.
Yeah.
I miss that
They
game.
know that they can just make another game with them in it, and it'll be all right. Nobody will really say.
You
anything
know
about
they
it.
could just remaster Final Fantasy VII and make like $1 billion fucking dollars instead of releasing the same shitty looking game over and over again. Remaster it.
Hey, what if they did that with Halo?
Oh.
I said it. I fucking said it.
You sick burn, bro.
Boo this man.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. It's true. It's
true.
true. You know what, though? What do you guys think of, speaking of Final Fantasy, what do you guys think of the new one so far? The Final Fantasy Bros.
Bro driving simulator? I don't know.
Bro Drive.
I don't know.
It's not my type of game, but it looks cool.
It looks pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I gotta take my shirt off when I'm playing it, but yeah.
I think I'm ready for Final Fantasy again. It's been a while. The JRPG universe has completely escaped me. I think I'm ready.
You think you're ready until you start playing it, and you're like, "What the fuck is going on?"
And they're
Yeah.
so racist.
Well, yeah.
Those
Yeah, they are.
model, the black guy with the bird in his hair. Yeah, bro. Like, I haven't played it, but I've watched Fatty play it, and he's just like, this is the most racist shit ever.
Well, the Japanese, they can get away with that.
I know.
They have like a free pass.
I mean, not really, but it's just like, oh, they're Japanese,
Not
so
white, so they get that pass.
exactly.
It's really
That's-
not. I mean,
that
it's
sucks.
true, but it's not true. Like people don't really think about that. Like they get a pass. They ain't white. They're yellow.
Yeah, all non-white, like even some European people that are white, they're like, oh, I'm European. They're like, oh, okay, you must know what you're talking about.
Yep.
Like the most racist people on the planet
Yeah.
are European.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've noticed is like.
But it's okay over there. They're like, yeah, I know. Well,
Oh,
yeah.
that is not right here in America.
Yeah,
No.
It's like as long as you say it to my face, we're cool.
yeah. People think like Americans are racist, dude. Oh my god, go overseas. It's fucking
Yeah.
insane.
Uh-huh.
Bad.
All right, well, let's get off this whole thing because that was like,
But
anyways.
they all speak English.
Yeah.
The,
It's like
the
Star
Final
Trek.
Fantasy game looks cool. I think I'm ready for it. I don't know. We'll see. Rick and his salty corners.
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So, what you guys been playing, huh? Huh? Eh?
Oh.
I think you know
I'll
the answer
let
to
Rick
that.
go first. I think Rick's got a new game that he's been playing. Let him talk about it.
No way.
Yeah. I started playing Castle Crashers.
Yo, I think I've played that game. Is that where you got the monsters?
Yeah, but it kind of looks a lot like Destiny, and it plays a lot like Destiny. And it might be Destiny. Actually, yeah, it is Destiny. Yeah, I've been I'm stuck on that Destiny D right now. I guess it's fucking loving it. Iron Banners was this week, so we've been running Iron Banner like a motherfucker.
Big muscle.
Yo, for real, we were dying laughing, dude. That was funny as fuck.
We all
So
jumped.
I-
We all jumped into this. First, we went back to the tower so everybody could cash in their bounties after playing about 3 hours of Iron Banner. So we go back, and I'm like, oh man, I got enough glimmer so that I can get this shader. Now there was this one shader which matched up with my helmet, but it was, And then there was this really goofy one, and I'm like, guys, what should I go with for my shaders? I have enough money for one. They're like, well, what is there? I go, well, there's really funny, or there's really cool. I have a lot of really cool shaders, but this is really funny. And they're like, well, I'm gonna go funny. So I get it, and they see it, and they're like, what the hell? That is the pinkest shader I've seen in my whole entire life. They're like, I'm getting it. No, I'm getting it. So they're all at the lady who sells the shaders. We get them all. And we go into the first one. We
Buy
drop
up the
down.
lady's stock of weird shaders.
Oh yeah, we drop down, and there's like, I think there's like out of the 6, was there like 5 of us, and we dropped down, and we
Yeah.
were all pink. And then all of a sudden, you look over, the guy who was red is now pink. He had the same shader, so we're all team pink.
He whipped
going
it out.
there. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure somebody was right. They said it jinxed us. We lost a lot of matches from it
Yeah.
because I think we were laughing so hard. But then what started to happen is that the other team started to change their shaders pink also. So in the long run, there was only like out of the 12 playing, maybe 2 people that didn't have pink shaders on.
Yeah. It was
So you
great.
guys you started a pink movement.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
We all bought him, and then we ran over to the Iron Banner dude, and we took like a group photo next to him, and you could tell he was so disappointed in us. It was
So
fuck-
now he's like, Guardians, you guys are a bunch of pussies.
Yeah, no shit, dude. It was, but
This is
because we were
yeah.
playing for fucking ever at that point, and it was just something that was, dude, it was so fucking funny.
We needed it. It was something that we needed to boost us from going from 3 hours to probably 6 hours of play.
sometimes it's a grind, and you gotta have a good time.
Man.
Like we were in a raiding party one time on Vault of Glass. It was like the first time I'd ever done it, and we were already like 4 hours into it, and we were starting to burn out. And I know I hear a lot of people say you got to take a break, and so what we did is when you get to like the seeker part where they basically, if they spot you, you die.
Yeah.
So we would go up on this one mountain where they couldn't see us, and we would just throw flash grenades down, and we just had a rave party for like 30 minutes.
Wow.
Now, there are 2 players in that group that were like getting serious and getting upset at us, but
Always is.
it was the best time ever. I did a lot of Xbox record of that scene. So,
Yeah,
Wow,
we were
great.
also talking about that. PlayStation needs a fucking PlayStation to record that feature.
well, we're getting screenshots soon, hopefully. Thank God.
It's the future. What a time to be alive, huh?
I know, man. Like, you know,
What a time to be alive.
stuff that we've had for years
Yeah, I get you.
on other things. So, Saul, I mean, I don't even have to ask. You basically just told me what you've been playing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, Destiny, Iron Banner. Awesome! Yay!
Mm-hmm.
I fucking suck at PvP, dude.
I created a new character though. You're not that bad. Nobody's
No,
really
he's-
that bad. It's unless you got like really honestly in PvP, unless you have like a really good gun, you're ass because there's
So-
just nothing around it.
So was this the Iron Banner general when you guys took a picture with him?
You guys suck.
That's what he said.
Because he had his head turned to the left and he was just looking at me like, you motherfucker.
He's like, you went 2 and 10, Guardian. Get away from me.
You're a disgrace, Guardian. Get that pig shit out of here.
You're
I did
Guardian
get some
dipshit.
good gear from it though, or not gear. I got some. I got the jelly horn, and then I think Guy got the sniper rifle that he wanted.
Did you
so
say the jelly
it's
horn?
worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, jelly bean, or what is it called? Is it the jelly horn?
Yellow horn?
Yeah, but people call it the jelly horn.
Oh.
I got-
PlayStation people are weird.
Yeah. All right.
So, I want to tell you guys a story real quick before we move on.
Ooh, story time.
Because I've been playing Destiny 2, and that's...
Nah.
We're not going to talk about it. This isn't Destiny Radio or anything. So, somebody posted on the Facebook group about a secret door they found, right? And they're like, what is this door? And it was on Venus. And they're like, what does it do? Oh my god, have anybody else seen this? Is this like part of the DLC that's, you know, people are always finding these hidden areas? And somebody wrote, dude, that's the strike that PlayStation gets that Xbox doesn't have yet.
Oh.
Like that's the one where that is. So everybody's like, oh, sad face, butthurt, whatever. And so my comment, I thought, was the most brilliant. And I said, speak, friend, and enter. Now, if you're a nerd and you like Lord of the Rings, you know exactly what that's from. Maybe neither of you do. And now I'm going to move on from this story.
Come on, bro. I got that extended edition Blu-ray copy of that shit. I love that movie.
So, speak, friend, and enter, and then about 20 people underneath me like commented with the Elvish word for friend. So, I knew I wasn't alone in that, so it was pretty cool.
It's amazing they had to take time from fucking their girlfriends to look up the Elvish word for friend.
I'm pretty sure they all knew what it
Wow, they do that shit by heart.
was right off the bat.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, it's just the nature of the beast when you're dealing with people like us.
Oh,
Nerds.
we're awesome.
Some people are like medieval nerds, some people are like comic book nerds, some people are both.
Sarah, friend.
Oh my god. Sarah smells bad.
Amy
It
Ugly.
could possibly be the greatest movie of all
Oh,
time.
I love it. And the bulge.
You can't, it's like George Michael. If you look the bulge in the eye, it's
Yeah.
just as gay.
Yeah.
So everybody, it's time for News of the Week!
Headshot.
Fatality.
Monster kill.
Holy
All right.
shit.
Who's going?
Gotta game.
I'll go, because
Okay.
gotta give Saul some time to look up
Go,
news.
go, go.
Um,
go.
So, what is his name? Phil Spencer, talking shit again, but good shit. He said that Windows 10 is going to be the best platform ever for gaming on PC.
Damn.
He-
Linux,
that's a-
what's Linux have to say about that?
Who cares?
That's like open source.
Yeah. He says they remain committed to gaming on consoles, but they know they have fans and gamers that play on PC and other devices, so he is promising that Windows 10 is the best operating system we've ever created for gamers on PCs. So, yeah, we'll see.
To the king, baby.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can play Halo that came out 8 years ago still on fucking that thing. Can't play the new ones. Fraxis and 2K are coming out with a new game from Sid Meier. It's called Sid Meier's Starships, and it's a turn-based starship simulator where you fight and explore and everything. It looks kind of cool, but it's coming on like fucking iPad too, so it's like
Hopefully like a dumbed down console version of it.
yeah, but even like the screenshots look pretty dumbed down, to be honest with you. So like I don't know how excited I am about it, but Sid Meier, dude, he puts out good shit. Like most games of my life have been Civ games. So I'm probably going to give it a shot, but I am imagining since it's coming out on the iPad, it's going to be like a fucking $10 game. So we'll have to see where that goes. And Resident Evil came out, and PC Gamer just did a review on it. They said it was okay. The remake of the remake of the remake. It still kept the same fixed camera angles and shit. All they did really was improve the lighting, the background images, and the character models. The game's still the same.
But what about the controls?
Oh no, the controls still suck. I mean, but they always sucked. It's impossible to fucking play that game. They said it sucks with keyboard and mouse, but you can imagine that because it sucks with a fucking handheld controller too. So, anyway, you got that. If you're a Resident Evil fan and you haven't played it, like when it came out on the PlayStation, or when it came out on the PlayStation 2, or when it came out on the GameCube, or when it came out remastered 4 years ago, or when it came out remastered now, you can play it again. So there you go.
Capcom smart because they get you every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yep. I'm still
It's
waiting.
a trap.
Like I said earlier, I'm still waiting for that Final Fantasy VII remake. We'll see.
You're waiting for the Final Fantasy VII remake?
Yeah, remaster it. Yeah.
They are doing that, aren't they?
No, they're just re-releasing it again.
They just, re-releasing it again.
Fucking jerks.
But wait. It's not the same because they up-res the resolution.
Yeah, so you can have 1080p square faces instead of... Yeah. Yeah, you know.
That's what square faces get.
Yeah. But,
the
that's
SpongeBob
all.
cookie or the Frankenstein cookie.
SpongeBob. But that's all I got.
Sorry for that inside joke. Anyways, continue, Rick.
That's it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good
Yeah.
stuff. Thank you for sharing, sir.
I thought it was good, too. Thank you.
It was, yeah. Saul, what you got for us, buddy?
I know you asked me, do I like NASCAR? No, I fucking love it.
Yeah!
Right. NASCAR's video game license has changed hands again. I'm quoting from a reputable source. This time there's a new studio in Charlotte, North Carolina, home of Stock Car Racing Series headquarters. The studio says it'll be working on a new simulation for 2016. It's DMI Games! And they're going to release it on PlayStation 4, Windows PC, and Xbox One, planned for 2016. Are you guys hyped for that? Because we've actually talked about this for a few times, and I'm going to buy it.
Dude,
I'm gonna
I
buy
am
it.
down for NASCAR games.
Yeah, but is
They
the whole
put it on
point...
Xbox One, I'm buying it.
The whole point is to turn around and drive the wrong direction and smash into cars, right? Because that's the only thing I've ever done in a NASCAR game.
I don't know. I mean, here's the deal. It's kind of cool racing simulator because I did play one recently, and it's not too bad.
I'm down.
And you can get like sponsors for your car and stuff. And I'm one of those guys that like playing sports games and kind of creating a character. So it's I'll get into some fights, man. I'll go into the pit lane and be like, "What's your deal, bro?"
Okay, if you can make your own stock car and import your own images, Brazzers stock car, I call it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Number 22 for the Z's, baby.
I knew we couldn't escape the porn references.
and I bet you'll finish first.
Whoa!
Hey! Oh, all over the place.
What? Man, you're loving that
Deserved a
shit.
gong.
That's all I got.
That deserved a gong. That's all you got?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Thank you. I love NASCAR. Hey, shout out to North Carolina.
Yep.
That's good stuff right there. Well, Xbox One price dropped again. It is back down to $349. We do not know if this is permanent or for a limited time, but we do know it started today. So if you haven't gotten one yet and you missed out the price last time, guess what? It's back down. Go get yourself one. That's a pretty damn good price, $350.
$350.
Especially when you could trade your old Xbox in, and they usually give you $100 for it if you got a decent one.
Yeah, the Microsoft Store actually is the best way to go. If you have a Microsoft Store around you, they do really good deals, and they'll usually give you. I know that they don't advertise everything that they'll do for you at the store. The guy we had on actually last week, Alex, when he got his, he got all kinds of Xbox stuff when he went in there. They gave him a T-shirt, all kinds of goodies. I think they gave him some free live for a month or 3 months or something like that. It's ridiculous.
I had somebody.
If you have one, that's where to go. So, yeah, that's it. No. Spotify is looking to actually do an exclusive, I think it's exclusive, app on the Xbox One. Am I wrong on that? Is it not exclusive?
Yeah.
Let me double check for you guys real quick. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool. A lot of people actually use Spotify. I've never actually used it, so I don't know how good it is, but I hear good things about it.
It's a music.
It's like a music,
thingy.
Oh, all right.
like your iHeartRadio or your Pandora.
Yeah.
My wife likes Spotify a lot, so I don't know. I've never used it personally, but a lot of people were hyped about it. There's a lot of comments going around about it, and people are jacked up, so that's cool. Also, the Master Chief update has just released today, so the Master Chief will get another update to matchmaking, blah, 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 blah. It should work better now, but probably still is the exact same.
Can I play Halo 4 yet, multiplayer?
I have no idea. I've not logged into Halo Master Chief Collection since Halo 5 beta dropped. And now it is away, so maybe at some point soon. It's like, I put Destiny away, and I'm good for other games. I put Destiny back in, well, I didn't put it back in because it's digital, and then I'm done. Like, that's it.
Yo, I was mad salty this week about digital fucking games. I was sitting there praising them all last week. And now, I wanted to play Destiny, but the fucking PlayStation Network was down for maintenance, so they couldn't verify my game, and I couldn't log in. Even though everybody that had the physical copy could log in and play.
Wait, I have a digital copy. I was on.
Oh, well, I think it was only like a third of the network was down.
Oh, yeah, because, that's the only game I've ever gone digital with, like, from the store, and I was like, and I was like, I forgot all about it. Because I love it so much. Love it. Fucking love it.
Well, that is the news, folks, for this week. So I hope you enjoyed that. And we don't really have a topic today, so there's really not a transition I can make out of that. And we're just going to, like, shoot from the hip. Like I said earlier, it's a Seinfeld episode where we're just going to, fire off some stuff. We will have some questions from listeners later that we will go through. But for now, we're just going to kind of bullshit about video games. So I hope you enjoy that. Saul, is there anything you would like to talk about today?
I was thinking about this earlier today, and I was like, what game around your gaming friends that you love playing games with would you not admit to playing? Like a game that they'd be like, oh, you played that? That's so stupid. Like, I think for me, like, any game with, like, chibis or anime, like, that's one of my things. Like, sometimes I like them, like Pocket Fighter I really liked, Puzzle Fighter I really liked, and I like Bejeweled. So, like, puzzle games and anything with, like, chibis or anything like that, I love. But I would never, like, go to, like, a fighting game community and be like, oh, you guys got this, you guys got that. Although we did play Puzzle Fighter there once because it's Street Fighter oriented. And I'd never go, like, to, like, a Call of Duty or something like that and be like, where are the puzzle games at? So I don't know. It's a question of that matter. Do you guys have any games to which, if you were to hang out with your, like, hardcore gaming friends, they would, like, really play that?
Well, you guys always give me shit for a game that I really like. I play fucking Hearthstone. And you guys are like, whatever, that's fucking nerdy. But there's like millions of people that play that game. It's not like it's not like a small game at all. They have huge invitationals. They got $100,000 prize pools and shit. So, I mean, the game it's not like a fucking behind the door kind of game. It's just you guys fucking make fun of me and you guys are dickheads. So.
Well, that's true. We are dickheads. But I will say that probably most of the gaming community agrees with you, Rick. I mean, me and Saul are kind of like bro dudes, and I cannot deal with that shit. But yeah, I would say that you're almost on the majority because I know just a shit ton of people play Hearthstone.
And they know it. Like, they know. Like, I was at a comic book convention probably, like, I'd say about 2 years ago, and I went into this room to where it was a card game. Hearthstone's like a card game, but online, right?
Yeah.
So I went into a room to where they were playing some kind of card game. Honestly, like, they were just playing a card game. And they all just stared at me as an outsider. And I was like, I thought to myself, like, I gotta take a picture of this. I went to go take a picture, they're like, get out! Like, somebody just caught beaten off. Now, when you think about it, though, like, I could just like it and be like, oh, cool, look, a lot of people playing. No, they knew I was gonna use that picture for, like, a meme. They just knew. It was hilarious.
Oh, that's
You were a cyber bully.
I was, but I wasn't. Like, I was just gonna send it to probably like you guys and be like, check this out. You all would have laughed, and you know it, even you.
Check
Rick.
these twerps out. Look at these
Rick
dudes.
would have probably had the best joke for it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have. been mean, but then in like secretly in my head, I'm like, man, I wish they would deal me in, man. Let me get in on this. That was actually kind of a pretty prolific moment in my life. All right, I'm gonna. You want to talk about nerdy shit? All right. So when I was like in 5th grade, I think it was, I used to play Dungeons and Dragons. And what happened is that me and my buddy, there was a card shop on 47th Terrace that had like all Dungeons and Dragons, comic books, and everything like that. And I walked in there to buy, I don't know, one of the books for the game or whatever. And I looked in the back, and there was this huge room, and all there was like 50-year-old men with little painted figurines and stuff playing Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, and I went, no. And I never played it again after that. Because I was like, I cannot.
It's like a glimpse into the future.
Yes, I was like, I cannot turn into this. So I stopped playing, and the dude I used to play with, he ended up selling coke and shit, so I think he went to jail.
So fun fact about little like weirdo board games, they actually have a Kickstarter program for Cones of Dunshire. So if we have any Parks and Rec fans out there, you'll know what I'm talking about. And if not, I sound like a dweeb. Boom.
Yeah, dude, that game looks cool.
So, I don't know, Saul, my game, I like, this is pretty obvious. I mean, I like sports games a lot. And the gaming community, they completely shun us as if, like, the people that exclusively play Madden and FIFA or NBA or whatever the sports game, name it. I don't care, whatever.
I think bros even shun you guys.
Bro shooters even shun us, like, oh, it's stupid. And how the fuck is it? It's a simulation game, and it's weird.
Go outside and throw a football, bro.
Go outside and shoot a fucking gun, dude.
Over a fucking mountain.
I'll throw this pigskin right over that mountain. Anyways, I mean, no, but it's true. Like, the sports gamers are, it's weird because it's opposite in real life where, like, the jocks bully the nerds around, but in the virtual world, it's like, you guys suck. Get out of here with your football and your soccer ball and whatever else.
I think we're just not satisfied with the content that is put out nowadays compared to like all the stuff from back in the day. Like
as far as sports games,
yeah, I don't know if it's the nostalgia of it all, but I remember sports games back in the day were just awesome, and nowadays it's like horrible 3D animation.
Well, here's where I think they've gone wrong, and I've kind of been like ridiculed for saying this before. I think they're going after too much authentication. And let me kind of back that statement up. Where I mean, they've gotten completely away from the arcadey sports feel, and they've gone for complete, like, realistic movements. And I can appreciate that because you do want, and sometimes you want a simulation feel. But I think Madden 15 actually does this very well. Speaking of, the Madden series, because that's really had probably the most problems.
It's called Maiden, like Iron Maiden, just to give you a heads up. But okay, go ahead.
Sorry. The Maiden series has probably been probably the worst of them. FIFA has done pretty well. The NBA games seem to have gotten a lot better. So I'll stick with Maiden when I talk about this, but. Like, the animations and the way that you tackle, it's like the physics of it are starting to get to where I think people want them to be as far as the realistic, sports theme. Mm-hmm. But I'm upset that they've completely taken the arcade feel out of the sports games. Like, it's gone.
Like, you just can't go in there and pick up the sticks and play it if you just didn't know anything about sports like that?
Yeah, or like, let's say a franchise like NFL Blitz.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like we were talking about earlier, Mutant League Football.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're not for the serious guys that play the Madden, but it's an option for other people to have fun playing a sports game. So I think even if you didn't bring back a series like Blitz or you didn't bring back Mutant League Football for, say, how it was, or, I mean, they had Mutant League Hockey too, which was amazing. But you just brought back like maybe a certain mode or something to a Madden game. Like they gave you that mode where you can play like an NFL Blitz style game with like 7-on-7 or something. It was just completely ridiculous football.
That'd be awesome.
I want Mutant League Football, dude. I don't give a shit about Madden. I want fucking Mutant League Football to come back.
With Bones Jackson?
Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. I mean, you guys can tune into the new group that we've made on the Rated M Gaming Network, Box Score. That will be all about sports and sports video games.
Check it out.
So check that shit out. Pre-game podcast coming soon. Probably March. I'm thinking March. Might be
Yo,
the day.
drop that!
Yeah. Turned down for what? And then nothing. So I don't know. Sports games, Saul. What about you?
I mean, I don't know. Stuff that I wouldn't really admit about. I'd probably have to say puzzle games and anything with TVs and stuff like that in it. But I really like puzzle games like Peggle and stuff like that. I'll play for hours. And stupid bar games. Oh my gosh, I love those. Where you just toss the monkey.
Oh my God, you played that monkey game.
I will play it
so many times.
Hours. I probably spent $100 on that game, and it's only $1 for an hour. And there was the one drinking game where it was a monkey, and you had to keep him balanced. I love stupid games like that.
That was horrible.
More than anything, I love those games.
They
I
are.
don't even
They're
have to
very
be drinking.
addicting.
They're very addicting.
Because you
They
can't
know what they're doing.
You can't master them, but you try.
Oh, I was badass on that one where he was drunken on the chair.
Yeah,
Bro,
that was good.
I was pretty serious.
That's right. I forgot you were telling us puzzle games, and that's probably one of mine too. Is puzzle games, Puzzle Fighter Rules.
Yeah.
Peggle's good. I have a new one though that I forgot to mention.
Huh.
So I'm kind of embarrassed to talk about it, but not really because it's kind of cool. But I've been so into Clash of Clans right now.
Yo, I heard that game is addictive.
I'm in a clan with people at work. Yeah, Wizards of Dusk. We're pretty badass. And sometimes I spend too much time doing it at work. So, but luckily the coworker that I have is also giving me pointers on how to make my base better and whatnot. So, mobile games. I'm into a mobile game. So what? You want to fight about it?
That's amazing. That's awesome. Proud for you. I wish I had a game that I liked on a mobile phone that I could play anywhere. My mom plays Candy Crush 4 hours a day.
Oh, I can't do that. It's crack.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rick. Sorry.
No, I was on that Candy Crush bandwagon for a while, dude. I'd be like, yo, give me some coins. You request people and shit.
Yo, can you give me some coins, man?
Oh,
give me an extra life, bro. I need one more shot at this.
The outrage on Facebook. Don't invite me for Candy Crush anymore, or I'm gonna delete you as a friend.
All right, bitch, I don't want you as a friend anyway. You ain't giving me no coins. What use are you?
True that.
It's hey, try this crack out and come back and see me when you get done.
Yeah, you don't just go buy crack. Someone offers it to you, and you're usually your buddy. So I mean,
that's it. That game is crack.
9 times out of 10, your buddy will be the one offering you crack.
Yeah, you don't just go, hey, can I buy some crack, dude? I've never had it.
Drive up on a bicycle just like this.
Yeah.
Hey man, you want some of this?
Oh,
Want some of
cool.
this crack?
I don't know who you are, but I'll buy crack from you, sure.
First one's free.
Yep. All right.
First is free. Rick, do you have anything you want to talk about today?
Yeah, a little bit. There's this game that came out. It was pretty hyped. It's called, what is it, H1Z1? It's zombie survival to the tune of, what is that other one that was really big? You remember what I'm talking about?
The open world.
Yeah. What the fuck's the name of that?
It's about zombies, DayZ?
Yeah, DayZ.
DayZ.
It's like a DayZ, but it's because DayZ was a mod to Arma 2. And H1Z1 is like a full, fleshed out zombie game that is just like that. And it's on pre-order on Steam. You're playing the beta now, I guess. But the CEO, the guy that's making the game, came out 4 months ago on a AMA on Reddit, and he was sitting there saying that direct quote, "We will not be selling guns, ammo, food, water, etc. That kind of whole game, and it would suck in our open opinion." There you go, words. And it would suck
today, Junior.
Yeah, and it would suck in our opinion if we did that. So he was basically saying, if you buy this game, there's no pay to win thing. Sony Online Entertainment was back in this game, and I guess when people unlocked it a couple days ago, you could buy in-game purchases. You could buy weapons and shit like that. Nice. So everyone was really pissed off about it. So basically, if you go in there, you can pay to win. You'll have way more gear than everybody else. Because he always said, we're not going to sell it. You can only get them by acquiring and crafting, exploring, and whatever. But now, little did you know, 3 days ago when it came up, people were buying fucking guns and shit. So it was so bad that they're actually offering, if you pre-order the game and you are mad about this, they'll reimburse your money. So
Wow. So basically, that's like saying go fuck yourself.
yeah, basically. But he's been pretty open about it. Like, dude, this is how it is. I mean, you know, it's supposed to be a free-to-play game, but now people are sitting there, you know, it's obviously not free-to-play.
That's man.
Oh, free to play is always pay to win.
Yeah, but he was so adamant
Yeah.
about this not being like that.
I think that's where it comes in and is a problem, because if you market the game to a specific set of people, namely the people that don't want to have that pay to play or pay to win game, and they're like all excited, and then you just take that away from them, that kind of sucks.
Yeah. The game was supposed to be like an open world, like, you need to survive type thing, but now you can just buy stuff and survive.
Yeah.
So,
That's like if Destiny put in like a pay system where you could just buy your exotics with real money and you didn't have to like grind for that stuff. That would really be terrible.
Oh, I'd be pissed.
Yeah. So that's kind of like the same situation. And then, yeah, that's not cool. And I wonder why that is just pushback from the people that give you the money.
I'm sure Sony saw an opportunity to make money off of it, to make more money off of it. Microtransactions, shit, dude. Make tons of money. Look at fucking, we were just talking about them fucking phone games, dude. They're free, but those people are millionaires now because of that shit.
Yeah.
Advertising and
I need like 4 gems, dude.
Yeah,
I need
bro.
4 gems to build this shit.
Yeah. And that, I mean, that's just the way it is. I'm sure Sony saw the opportunity and they made them take it. So that kind of sucks, but I mean, what are you gonna do? I'm not playing the game, so I really don't give two shits. But I know a lot of people are, and they're pretty pissed about it.
Well, I think that's a bummer.
It
I'm
is.
glad that they're giving a full refund away, but that's rough. Because it's like the full refund probably doesn't make the people happy. They wanted that game to be what it was going to be. You know?
I'm sorry to cut you guys off, and just this is totally off topic, but on my YouTube channel, Rage Quit Swag, you know, I do a cartoon and does voices. Well, last year I did a Call of Duty with Santa Claus plays Santa Claus on Call of Duty, where it's like a picture of Santa and he's talking, you can see his lips move and everything like that, and he's like, oh, this is blah, 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 this is what the bad kids get right here, they get shot in their face.
That's your Santa Claus?
Yeah. So it's like, you know it's fake. It's completely horrible, but it's got a picture of Santa physically talking, so it looks real. But as anybody who is on the internet and knows how to make words out of keys, I get a comment today. DIS space IS space FAKE. This is fake.
Wait, you're not really Santa Claus?
So you're basically telling me that you're not Santa Claus, and that's bad.
Damn, Saul.
A grown person wrote that, like anybody really thought it was real, like Santa was real, and he just wrote DIS space IS space FAKE, which this is fake. I don't even know what to say to that.
You suck.
Yeah, that's what you say to that. Oh my.
Wow, no shit,
That's
dude.
funny.
Well, you just fucked my childhood all up. Damn, Saul.
I mean, if kids are listening to this podcast, we have some problems.
Yeah,
we need
there's
to,
a
we need
lot
to talk
of
to some
adverts.
people.
Yeah.
We need to talk to some people now.
Yeah, you need to do your schoolwork. Quit listening to us.
Yeah, probably lawyer up, each one of us. So, we guys want to take some questions from the fans? From the listeners?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
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 All right. Yeah. Black guy.
Damn it! I was
Oh, don't worry. I'll have a soundbite for that soon.
Yes.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Like I could say, like, don't you worry. Like Batman. That was not a good Batman. Uh-oh. The kid's crying. I hope everybody can hear that. So, Jake Nickerson, who always asks us great questions, has another one for us today. Thank you, Jake, for participating and giving us a question to answer on live air podcasting.
Yeah.
So, with Destiny and Evolve in mind, do you think that the industry's use of DLC is trending in a way that hurts or helps gamers? First part. Should we pre-order? Second part. should we buy season passes? Third part. Bonus question is, can you think of a game that released in 2014 that was whole and didn't require DLC to get the best experience? Bonus question.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're going to take that in different parts. So we'll kind of answer it differently. We're not going to spend a ton of time on this because we're running short and we got another question to get to. But just briefly, let's talk about it. So, Destiny Evolve in mind. What the industry's use of DLC, is it trending in a way that hurts or helps gamers? So, Saul, we've kind of talked. We've all talked about this before, but the way that DLC is coming out now so quickly and with basically your season passes available at pre-order, it kind of sends the wrong message. But how do you feel about it as far as, is it trending in a good way where we're getting more content later on, or is it trending in a bad way where developers aren't really taking enough time to kind of create the whole game and they're just kind of cutting it up and then selling us the extra pieces?
Well, I think what Ubisoft did was the only right thing that they've done within the whole process of this Unity, was by giving people the first piece of DLC for free since they fucked up so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, DLC and pre-orders for me, if I know the game is going to be something that I'm definitely going to buy, I'll pre-order it for the skins and stuff. But if it's something that I'm kind of iffy about, I'm not going to pre-order it. And I'm going to look at a few videos on YouTube to see whether or not it's playable and whether I give a damn about it. Or I'll just wait till it's $30 and then I'll buy the game. And then if I think that it's worthy of buying the DLC, then I'll buy the DLC.
Yeah, and sometimes you'll get those sales where if the game's getting to that point where it's about that age, they'll offer you the season pass with it.
The Batman thing that Rick posted, I think it was Rick posted it on our Facebook thing. That was the best thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. It was like, what, $10 for all the games, all the DLC?
Yeah.
That was insane. Like,
that's
for a
rad.
Game like that, I thought about doing it, but I think I was busy doing other stuff. But I would have bought that because, to be honest, I like the Batman games. It's just, it's not my type of thing. But if I was bored with somebody and they wanted to help me through it, I would
for $10.
Yeah, for $10, you get all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like I said about DLC in general, if it's a game that I like, I buy it off the bat because I have games to where, like I said, Marvel, it's gone. There's no support for it. So I'm not going to talk shit about Marvel, and then if there's an option for me to keep a game alive that I like and that I know is going to be good, I'm going to keep it alive by purchasing the DLC. Unfortunately, this year for Call of Duty, I didn't buy it right off the bat, and I'm glad I didn't because I haven't played the game that much, so I'm glad I didn't buy the DLC, and I probably won't for the fact that I'm playing Destiny. I already have the DLC for that, and I don't have time for it.
So let me ask you, like, the first part of the question then. Trending, is it, the way it's trending, is that good or bad?
Everybody hates it. So the way
that's kind of that's what we're asking. Like, if you don't mind it, if you're good with what they're doing, and it's like, if you don't, I think the question Jake is asking is, Destiny's kind of the perfect example because we don't know for sure, but we kind of have a handle on that the game got chopped up and some of it was sold as DLC. I've
been playing the campaign because I made a new character today. You people got your money's worth. We got our money's worth for the $60, and if they want to charge a little bit more for it, then good. We all got our money's worth. If we want to sit here and cry about it, we got our money's worth. Everybody just wants to cry.
All right, so I got you. So, can you think? Well, we'll talk about that. Let me ask Rick. What is your thoughts on this? Because I know you have a strong opinion on this, so we'll maybe try and keep that to a minimum.
I think we all do.
We all do, because I think I'm in the middle of you guys, but, which is not what I wanted to say.
Bukake!
That's so fabulous!
Yeah.
Every week. Gosh.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of, with Destiny, he asked, like, with Destiny and Evolve, and I think those are, you can't really compare how they did it in those two games. Destiny, it came out, didn't have a lot of content, but it's not supposed to. It's a grind game. You're supposed to make your own content. The content is leveling up your guns or finding new armor. That's the content. And the way that Bungie's doing it, where every week they refresh everything and you can do new raids, you can do all kinds of stuff. They're constantly, like, putting up, the Iron Banner, or that Crota chick now's out.
I wouldn't say constantly with the Iron Banner, but
once a month. But,
yeah, periodic.
Yeah, and then like the way they, as far as like the season pass goes, if you knew you were gonna play that game enough to where that season pass would be fucking good, then I think it was well done. I mean, and you got a deal on it too. It's like $5 cheaper if you bought the season pass than buying the DLC. Now with Evolve, that's a different story. You're paying $60 for a game that I already said has like a free-to-play model. And not only are you paying full price, but you can buy in-game, you can use money in-game to level your stuff up. So you're paying full price, and you can fucking have in-app purchases to level your gear up and everything, so you don't actually have to play it. It's just stupid. If it was free-to-play, that would make sense, but it's not.
Right.
And just the same way Ubisoft did it with Assassin's Creed.
Watch Dogs and Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, you spend $60 on a full price game, but then they want you to buy in-app purchases to unlock chests and shit. That's ridiculous. That's dangerous. It's a dangerous trend, and I don't like it. Not one bit.
Yeah, I'm totally with you. Like with especially in Unity's case, like if you wanted to unlock like specific outfits, like you had to purchase the app and do shit through the app. Like really? Fucking really? If I'm doing this shit through the app, like if that's a choice and then the outfit like appears for me in the game. But no, I can go to my fucking closet room or wherever to keep the outfits. I can see the fucking thing there and it's locked.
Yeah.
Like, don't fucking do that. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Because if I can't pick it up in gameplay, then I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
As far as a game that came out that didn't need DLC or anything, I'm gonna go Wolfenstein.
That game's awesome.
Yeah, it didn't have.
Yeah, good shot.
It didn't have multiplayer, so they concentrated fully on the single player campaign, and it was awesome. Dual wielding AK-47s, bro.
Well, I mean, I think what Jake is asking is, you guys are pretty much on. I think you're close, but I think you're still on the opposite sides of each other. Where like Saul's of the mind of like, okay, if you don't want it, don't buy it. You know, quit bitching. There's enough game there. And I think there isn't an example yet that we can totally point to. I mean, Destiny was close, but I don't think there's an example yet where we can point to be like, they absolutely chopped this game in half and sold us the second half. Yeah. But it's see, that's where it's trending, and I don't like it because I feel like Destiny is a perfect example for that because I feel like those things were originally set to be they were slated to be part of the game when it released. Now, I'm not blaming Bungie completely for this because I feel like there was Activision there like, yeah, no, we're going to push this out now and we're going to clean that all up and sell it as DLC.
Yeah, that pissed me off because it was in the fucking game already. People were getting to those areas. But that
so that's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't want to see that happen in games like The Division coming up and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to be able to like be playing Witcher 3 and see an area that I can get into, but I can't like access it.
Yeah, I'm so worried about The Division, to be honest with you. I'm so concerned.
So good, but Rick has valid arguments.
Yeah, no, I know, I'm right there. I hope it doesn't, but you know, we've been let down. Like we're being led down this road of disappointment so much that it's almost like we're expecting the game not to work, which leads me to his second question: should we pre-order?
Fuck no.
No, if
never.
you're not. No, I pre-ordered the Master Chief Collection, and I pre-ordered Destiny, and I am upset about the Master Chief Collection. I'm not as upset as others because I do enjoy the campaigns so much that was all worth it for me. So it doesn't hurt me as bad. Destiny, I knew what I was getting into, so it didn't bother me. But should you pre-order? Probably not. Because I've never had a situation where I went to buy a game on day one or day two and they're like, oh, we're out. I've never had that happen.
Like, in the perfect world, no one would pre-order any game again because it would send a message to the developers that you can't release a broken piece of shit and expect people to play it.
Yeah. And should you buy season passes? You know, again, probably not. I bought the Guardian Edition of Destiny, and it was really not for the DLC. Only saving $5 was not a big deal for me because guess what? By the time the first DLC dropped, and between the game dropping, the first DLC dropping, and the second DLC dropping, I think I could have come up with $5 fucking. So it didn't bother me that much. I didn't buy it for that DLC. I bought it really for like the skins and the ghosts and stuff like that. That's really what I bought it for. So no, you shouldn't buy season passes because guess what? They're usually not that great of a deal, and you got to see if you're going to play it. Unless you're going to just waste another, like with Battlefield. Oh my god. I was so ready to buy the premium. I was so ready to buy premium because I was like, oh, I'm going to play this game forever. And I didn't. And I'm so glad I didn't.
Yeah.
And sorry, guy. I mean, he bought it. And he was kind of left alone on that. So
We all bought it. I bought it on Xbox 360 and Xbox One.
You bought premium?
Oh, not the premium. I'm just saying like the game.
Oh, no. I'm talking about the
game
premium,
itself.
the extra $50 that he spent on that. And as far as the bonus question, my game as a whole that did not require DLC to get the best experience is 2 games, Dragon Age Inquisition, badass, don't need any DLC for it. And then you didn't need DLC to really get the full experience with Titanfall. The DLC was good, the season pass was a good price. What was it, 6 different maps extra, Saul?
Yeah. That was
For $25?
4 different drops with like, I think it had like 2 maps each or something like that.
Oh, okay. So maybe even 8 maps. I think it was. But Titanfall was great out of the box.
If it wasn't for Destiny, I'd still be playing Titanfall.
Yeah, Titanfall was great out of the box. You didn't need the DLC to have fun with that because the challenges were fucking hard enough to get
Some
through.
of the best shooting mechanics out there.
Yeah, very good game. Very good game. And our second question comes from Colin Perkins today. So he kind of asked a poll on the Rated M Gaming Network page, and he basically wants to know if a game can be 2 of these 3 things: fun, long, challenging. Which do you choose out of the 3? If you could choose 2, and long meaning like length or how many hours you can actually spend.
I know
okay.
what you mean.
Yeah. You guys are shifty. I don't know.
I'll take long all day. Long and fun, definitely.
Yeah, I bet you like it. Man.
Oh, all over it. Challenging? Well, it depends. It depends, because, like, for me, if I'm playing a story-driven game, I don't really care about the challenge, because I want to experience the story. I'll play that shit on easy. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Like, Dragon Age, I play that shit on easy. Mass Effect.
Yeah, you're playing for the story, not the.
Yeah, I don't want to die 30 times. I want to fucking experience.
You don't
the
want
story.
Dark Souls or anything.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I don't play those games. There's nothing wrong with those games. That's some people love that, like the feeling of like tackling that fucking going over the next hurdle, like killing that guy that's been kicking your ass all week. People love that. Me, nah, I'm good.
Love that shit, dog.
I'm good.
Yeah. So, what about you? 2 out of the 3. Length,
Yeah.
fun, challenge.
Fun and long.
Fun and long.
Yeah.
I'm there too. I'm fun and long too. Fun probably most importantly. I mean, if it's not fucking fun, why the hell am I spending my time doing it? And length is important, but I do think that some games are a little too long, and what I mean by that is if you're a completionist, which some of us are, I'm not a completionist, but I do like to kind of get all the weapons and armor if I can. And sometimes that's bad because I'll be doing so many damn side quests that are just so repetitive that
That's what ruined Titanfall for me.
I fucking give up on the game because I'm not actually playing the game to play the game anymore.
I'm not good at this fucking game because I can't even get to level 10. Fuck this game. Fuck it. Fuck it.
So length is tricky, but I do go with fun and length. So there you are, Mr. Colin Perkins and Jake Nickerson. Thank you very much for your questions. Do we have some time for versus?
Yeah,
We always have time for versus.
it's Saul.
Battle of the Death.
You guys ready for this shit?
Yeah,
If we can hear you.
yeah.
Oh, sorry
Sound a
about that.
little
I was a little lean back.
Are you in your
Whoa.
Who is your favorite female hero?
Hero?
Yeah, in a movie.
Now classify.
Oh, in a
hero.
movie?
Like
movie.
kick ass. Like just busting caps, kicking ass, and all kinds of shit. And you also think she's hot.
Oh.
Oh, you killed mine.
I know
He
you're
killed
gonna go
mine.
with Sigourney Weaver, but that ain't happening.
Yo, Sigourney Weaver
No,
was hot as
but-
fucking Alien. First
Yeah, hey,
one.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
Them,
Little,
them hard nipples, dog.
little-
We'll let
Bob Ross.
Rick go first on this one. Who do you think, Rick?
Oh my god, dude, this is a tough question.
Like what?
Sandra
Yeah,
Bullock
dude.
in Speed. Boom.
She's not a hero.
Bullshit. She saved the day.
She's not the hero. She drives the bus.
Yeah.
Guys,
No.
Bus.
Damn.
he ain't having it.
Rejected. Throw that shit in the trash. We'll let Phil go while you think of something.
Yeah, good call.
Philip?
So maybe I can still stick with mine because when a movie came out, it was a no because she wasn't hot because she was really young. But she's kind of older now.
Harry Potter.
No, Hit Girl.
Hit
Hit
Girl?
Girl.
All right.
She was the baddest. She was the baddest chick ever.
She was bad.
She was bad.
And Rick, you're still going Sandra Bullock?
Oh no. I changed it. What's her name? The Bride and Kill Bill.
Oh, Uma Thurman?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Big
Sorry,
O, you're
Philip.
Oh.
Sorry, Philip. I'm
Yeah.
going to give this one to Rick.
She got Alien.
You know what? That would be a good
Fuck's
fight.
here to fuck.
Yeah. My name's Book, and I'm here to fuck. Yeah, but she was
That
awesome.
would be a really good
She
fight.
was awesome. She captivated everything that I basically had said.
Yeah, I actually just
Yeah.
watched Kill Bill like
She was
yesterday. It was awesome.
And
Loved it.
Uma Thurman really isn't that hot, but in that role,
Yo, Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
she goes from like, I don't know, an 8 to like an 11.
Yo, them toes, they're like fucking 10 inches long, dude. They're weird looking.
Uma Thurman is like one of those chicks that, like, if you catch her in the right lighting, it's like, whoa. Catch her in the wrong lighting, it's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Angles.
I think Uma Thurman is one of those women that would catch a dick. If she gets it.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
she gets
That's
it.
why he brought the petroleum jelly.
You could have went Princess Leia, dude. Shit.
She's not really a hero.
Should have went Mila Jovovich in anything.
Oh.
Oh, true that, dude. I didn't even
She
think of it.
she's instant win. Lulu Multipass, instant win.
No. That would have, as a Fifth Element, that's what I would have gone with.
Yep. Well, Rick
Damn
takes-
it!
Rick takes it.
And I went with like a 12-year-old chick.
Yo, dog, you suck at this game.
I do suck.
Oh man, you're getting them pity votes.
Yeah.
Get off the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, throwing tomatoes.
Nerd.
But.
Mm. Man, you are loving that shit.
You know what? I got sounds now for this show, and I'm going to use them. I'm trying not to overuse them, but I'm going to import some new ones, and I have some good stuff.
Baba booey, baba booey.
Yeah, maybe some of that. Black Guy might be in there. You know, some Peter Griffin.
And for Fatty
Peter.
in the chat, you got to get some Roadhouse.
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 Fatty in the chat wants Roadhouse.
Yep.
Nice. Will do, Fatty. Will friggin' do.
All right.
Why doesn't Fatty ever have questions for us?
I don't know. I think we should have Fatty on the show one time.
We
That'd be
definitely should have Fatty on the show one time.
You'd have to move out of that chair for a second, though.
Oh.
No, he doesn't have headsets. He refuses to get headsets.
How does he talk? Does he just yell at his computer?
Well, he's got a webcam that he uses, but he doesn't use headsets.
Oh well.
I tried giving him a pair. Nah, I don't need that charity.
All right. Fine. Fine. We're not cool for you, I guess. Anyways. Well, Fatty, maybe someday. Maybe someday soon. Who knows? Thanks again, Colin and Jake, for your questions. That's going to wrap it up for us this week. This is episode 27. Getting there. Getting to 30. Close.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be a good time. Yeah. And, I don't know. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you for listening.
Bye.
Cheese it!
Bye, friends.
Cheese it.
Bye. I love you.
Bye.
Hello. Bye.